going on YouTube? Doom49 here playing some Battlefield 3, and I got my new computer and I am really happy about it. I even got it overclocked. I'm really loving this new setup that I got, so I'm getting a lot more FPS and the game is not crashing at all, and it's pretty freaking amazing. Now going into this, I'm going to be giving you guys some tips in here. And look at this, we got two guys right there in the corner prone on top of each other. I don't even know if they're making babies, but look at, they didn't even bother shooting at me because I got captain. I'm going to wait till you run into my claymore. And that's what just happened there. He would shoot at me so I could run into his claymore, which I couldn't even see on the ground. I didn't even know what they looked like. But anyway, pay attention to the bottom left. We got 3 medics in there. One of them is me being the medic, and the other one is a support class in there. So the way we do it is works really awesome because all 3 of us are backing each other up and reviving, and we also have a support class who's giving us ammo when we need it. Now pay attention to this part, guys. After we planted that MCOM, look at how we set up right there. This is so optimal right now, is that we spread out nicely covering that MCOM, but some guy managed to sneak in and defuse it. So what we do is we go right back, plant it once more, and we're gonna look at our setup right now. It's a lot closer to that MCOM, and this is a beautiful thing, guys. When you play with your teammates and you play the objective, you play it really well. And this is what I'm talking about, silent teamwork, guys. I don't know if I mentioned this, but we're not communicating with each other. All we're doing is basing our actions off of how our teammates play, and it works really well. You guys gotta try it out. Just find anybody in the game that you see is running around killing people and just base your actions off of them. And honestly, playing rush gameplay, the best class to go by is a medic because you keep your tickets up and you help your teammates a lot. And this also applies to Conquest, so I'm going to be switching it up soon enough to show you some Conquest gameplay. But after we planted that MCOM, look at what I do here. I can look around for any of my teammates that are dead, try to revive them. Couldn't get this guy revived, but he does spawn on me, which is a good thing. But for the most part, I'm looking around for any guys that need to be revived, and also looking around for any of those cherry pickers that I can pick off. And the cherry pickers are those enemies who just like to stay behind and try to pick you off and try to get your tickets low. So what I'd like to do is I always stayed behind and try to revive any teammates that got picked off and kill off any of those guys who are just sitting behind. And it works really well right here. Look at that guy. He's straight ahead. Revive my teammate and take him out. And I'm going to switch it up here now, showing you some of the Conquest gameplay. And basically I'm going to be showing you some of the Russian gameplay and from the American gameplay. But one big thing I want to tell you guys is don't have the idea of I got to revive my teammates right away. You guys got to play it a little bit smart. And if you notice there, I killed that enemy before I went to revive my teammate. Now, that's basically what you need to do. Don't just go running out there Rambo style trying to revive your teammate because you think, oh, I have to revive him and that's going to get my team to win. Really what you got to do is clean out the area, make sure it's clean, make sure you're safe to get him alive, and then go for the revive. That's the only real way to play it. Now the other thing I want to point out to you guys is these weapons are pretty amazing. I couldn't really test out the weapons because of all the lag and crash that I would get with my old computer, but now I'm testing it out, and there's something I want to point out to you guys. You do not have to be a sniper class to really use the scopes, and by scope, or the scope setup, here, let me explain myself. Basically, you know when you're sniping class and you hold the shift key, it makes your shots more accurate with the scopes? Well, it actually applies to every class. If you've unlocked some kind of a scope on your weapon and you hold the shift key, it actually makes your shots more accurate. So I don't know if a lot of guys know this or not, but it really works and it makes your shots more accurate and you can do a lot more damage. And there's something that people don't know about, which is something that I'm using and it works really well. You can double bind your keys. Now, basically, you can have one key bound to 2 actions. So what you can do is the moment you scope in, which is clicking your right click with your mouse to scope in, get that iron sight in, you'll automatically hold your shift key. So double bind it to your shift and that, and you should be pretty good. But at the same time, you gotta know, you gotta realize that your shift key on your keyboard would have to be changed. So really, guys, it sounds really confusing right now, but you have to figure out some key bindings that you want to do in order for this to work. But it works really well, or you can just leave it be on default and just scope in and shoot people. Now the other thing is I want to tell you guys about is the rate of fire. As you can see in the bottom right, the rate of fire, you can change it from semi to full automatic, and it really does what it works for. And look at this part right here. I tried doing the burst, my shots start wavering, go to semi, and I easily am able to take him out. Now something I want to point to you guys, I want to tell you guys out, is it does really work for what it's made for. And by that I mean it's not just to slow down your rate of fire to make it more accurate, but actually if you use semi on long range shots, it actually makes it do more damage to going burst fire or full automatic, even if you manage to get every single one of those shots into the enemy. I don't know how they coded the game, but that's just how it works. Is if you use semi-long range, it works really well for killing people, but close range it seems to be not to your advantage. But anyway, guys, I switched it up here, showing you one more thing of us attacking on the other enemies, or I don't know, I think this is the American side now. But anyway, I just wanted to show you guys how I'm loving this game. High FPS, no crash, just dominating the map, going out, run and gun, kill everybody I see. I'm just having a blast. I love this game right now. DICE really did a great job on it. There's some things I got to tweak, but for the most part, get the final kill right here, and that sums it up here, guys. I hope you liked it. I hope you guys got those tips. Just make sure to hold your shift key when you're scoping in to kill people. Makes your shots a little bit more accurate. You don't have to be the recon class to do that. It works for any class, and make sure to play with your teammates. That's the only way you guys will rake up a ton of points and play it really good. And honestly, if you have friends you can play with, that's the best thing. But if you don't, just do what I said. Do the silent teamwork and play it out. Play the objective, win the game. Anyway, guys, that sums it up. I'll see you around. Hope you guys like that, and see you later.